Hi, this is your reading for Monday the 27th of June. Thanks for joining me. This is the Bonefire Tarot. First card is the Four of Coins. You're hanging on for dear life. The Four of Coins represents a miser. It represents someone who thinks his security in life comes via his money and his health and his physical things, what he owns, and that's what he thinks is his security. But rather than giving him security and creating a sense of peace, it becomes his prison, and his belongings then begin to rule him. So be aware of that tendency starting Monday. That could apply to, oh my God, this job is so important. If I don't have this job, my whole life doesn't exist. Or I have £50 in the bank. I desperately need to do something, otherwise everything's going to be ruined. Remember that what you do and what you have, those are exactly that. It's not who you are, it's what you do and what you have. What you are is infinite prosperity and infinite abundance. So this is a trap that you need to be aware of. Okay. The next card is the Moon in reverse. And the Moon is about moving forward but being filled with doubt and fear. It's in reverse, so there's a tendency for you to act out of desperation. And this clinging energy will kind of urge you to not think about things and to just run off into a direction because you're so afraid of what will happen if you do nothing that you just act for the sake of acting, even if it feels wrong. So this is really as poverty conscious as you can get. I'm desperate, I have to do something, doesn't matter what it is, just as long as I get myself out of this state of being. That is not a productive way forward. And what's also in reverse here is the Page of Cups. So you're ignoring your genuine, truthful feelings. You're saying to your inner child, shut up, you don't know how the world works. I have to do what it takes to survive. And I don't know about you, but whenever I've gone into that mode, things have been dire. Things have been terrible. So the way forward is to stop yourself from thinking like this, to just take a deep breath and to say, goodness me, Control-Alt-Delete on this day, let us start over. Things are not as bad as all that, and if my mind and my focus has become this narrow and this small and desperate, then really I've lost the battle already. Step back, look at what things are really like, that you're abundant and prosperous in spiritual truth, that most likely you have people in your life who love you and who would support you if things did go terribly, that possibly you do have some savings, or that you do have other ways of, using a safety net if things were to be terrible, and then to put that aside, to not think about every worst case possible scenario of everything that could go wrong, and to just live in the present moment where you are completely enough and abundant and prosperous. Anything could happen at any time. Most of the things you worry about never happen anyway. The things that are usually devastating come out of the blue. You never even had a chance to worry about them. So this is really just a day of spiritual and mental impoverishedness. It's because last week you made such a huge effort to change your energy. It almost feels like you're a little bit depleted after that big spiritual push, and now the ego comes in and kind of tries to sabotage you a little bit by subtly just forcing you in a direction that you would under normal circumstances never go down, So just take it easy today. Don't throw judgment out the window. Evaluate things and don't let yourself be rushed into anything. 4 and 18 is 22, and 1 is 23. 2 and 3 is 5, and 5 in numerology is freedom, okay? So you are a spiritual being, you are always free, and don't let the real world and your real world circumstances convince you that you're a prisoner. You're really not. And don't act like you're trapped, because nothing good will come of that. So despite that difficult energy, I hope you have a great day. If you'd like a private reading with me, how to improve your circumstances or what you should be doing for work, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab. You can order your reading with me there. Please remember to subscribe, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.